I'm Susan Traugh, author of Transition to Life and Daily Living Skills. And today I want to talk to you about voting and elections, because elections matter. Your vote matters. It matters. And because of that, I want to talk to you about how to vote and how to vote safely during this pandemic. So let's get started. What, you say? Elections don't matter. What are you talking about? Politicians are all alike. Elections are just about voting for the lesser of two evils. But think about this. If you're a conservative, you're happy that Trump won the last election because he did things that you approve of. 1. He appointed 2 pro-life Supreme Court judges and some hundreds of pro-life federal judges throughout the country. He has vowed to reverse Roe v. Wade, and those judges go a long way to fulfilling that pledge and enacting other conservative decisions for decades to come, because each judge serves a lifetime term. 2. He enacted tax reform that lowered corporate tax rates from 35% to 21% permanently, and provided a temporary benefit to many individuals and families. 3. He defeated the ISIS caliphate, thereby making America safer and keeping his promise to fight and defeat terrorism in the Middle East. 4. He is providing law and order while he sends in troops to fight the riots in cities like Portland. But if you're a liberal or a progressive, as represented by Joe Biden, the Democratic presidential candidate, you see things very differently. 1. Trump's executive orders have set back women's rights, LGBTQ rights, transgendered rights, and the rights of people of color by decades. 2. His refusal to acknowledge the science regarding the COVID-19 pandemic has cost over 180,000 American lives and caused the largest unemployment rates since the Great Depression, while his attacks on the Affordable Care Act have threatened health care for millions during a pandemic. 3. By reversing clean water regulations, the Clean Air Act, logging and drilling on federal land, and auto emission standards, the Trump administration is ignoring the warnings of climate change. 4. He is turning a blind eye to the real cases of police brutality and systemic racism in this country, despite unprecedented protests throughout the nation, while at the same time supporting dictators around the world. 2 very different views of our country. And yet, the election was decided by just a slim margin of votes, with Trump winning by about 80,000 votes in 3 key states. And George W. Bush won the presidency in 2000 by only 540 votes. 540 votes. Does each vote matter? You betcha. Millions of people all over the world have died for your right and their right to govern themselves, to make the decisions about who represents them and what happens in their country. It is our sacred right, our responsibility, to honor their sacrifices and use our power to determine what kind of country we are. These are scary times. There's a pandemic out there that makes voting a risky business. So you need to make a plan. If you can, vote by mail or absentee ballot. Vote early. Mail in your ballot early or deliver it to your official ballot drop site. If you must go to vote in person, allow plenty of time. wear a mask, social distance. To find out how to vote in your state, go to nbcnews.com/plan your vote. For deadlines, vote by mail directions, and specific information on voting requirements for your state. And if you need more information on voting, Daily Living Skills has a bundle pack to help you become more educated about the voting system. Voting teaches about the act of voting, defines Democrats and Republicans, and explains how to know if you tend to lean conservative or liberal. Understanding Government describes the 3 branches of government and their duties, along with your responsibilities and rights under the Bill of Rights. Fact or Fake News helps you understand what fake news is and how to spot it and not fall for it. It also provides resources to get the facts about issues and propositions. Find these books and a free voters packet on my site at www.teacherspayteachers.com/store/Susan-Traugh. Now is not the time to sit on the sidelines and run from your responsibilities. You know that I always encourage you to be your best self and to move into adulthood with responsibility. Voting, and knowledgeable voting, goes a long way toward being a responsible adult. You can do this, and you should do this. Here are the websites you need. Educate yourself, and then go out and vote. Thank you. And I really hope to see bunches of you with the I voted sign up on your chest. Congratulations on becoming an adult, and good luck to you as you go out and become a responsible citizen.